Last week we talked about the topic of interracial dating, last week one of our questions was about interracial dating. There's a gentleman named Brian Mulligan Jr. who was a victim of racism, or victim of a so-called hate crime based on his race and his interracial dating with his girlfriend. Now just this weekend, another situation that popped up that came up with interracial dating. This actually had to do with interracial marriages. I want you to check this out, and we'll be back.
There is a controversy brewing in Louisiana after a justice of the peace refused to grant a marriage license to an interracial couple. Now he's under intense pressure to step down. Terrence and Beth McKay, like other couples in love, wanted their wedding to be memorable. On October 6th, Beth called Keith Bardwell, a justice of the peace in southeast Louisiana, to request a marriage license. She spoke to Bardwell's wife instead, who told her he would not issue them a marriage license because they are an interracial couple.
I was just completely shocked. I had no words.
She called her fiance with the news.
He's not going to marry us because you're black and I'm white. It's 2009.
Bardwell, who is white, has been an elected official for more than 30 years. He says he does not marry interracial couples because he's worried about the children they'll have.
I have one problem with marrying mixed-race marriages, and that is the offspring.
The McKays were eventually married by another justice of the peace in the same parish and are now seeking legal action against Bardwell.
Now we're going to talk about that amongst our group in a series of questions. Question number one, do you know anybody who's been denied anything based on who they are racially or culturally? And do you know of any interracial couples, and how are they treated? So how are interracial couples treated, and do you know of anybody who's been denied anything based on who they are racially or culturally? Talk amongst your group. We'll be back in about 7 minutes.